Hello, good evening. I thought I would step out and do a live streaming. I'm continuing to do lives vertical because I like coming up here on the vertical live and introducing myself to you guys. If you haven't seen my channel, please go to my channel. You'll see it at the link below. I make content primarily for actors, directors, and editors, but I'm branching out. I'm creating a lot of content now because I'm getting a lot of requests. People asking questions about artificial intelligence. I've been explaining it for actors, writers, directors, anyone in the creative field that I've been working in for the past 35 years, and how they can use it, and how they can make use of it, and how they should not be afraid of it. So that's what I'm doing here now. I'm kind of expanding it out to a lot of different people in different fields, because that's where it's going. I mean, it's everywhere right now. So I've been having a lot of people come to me and ask questions, send in questions. I've been getting some emails, and people want to know more about it. A lot of people are fearful. There's been a lot of fear being spread here on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook about artificial intelligence and the impact that it's going to have. And yes, it will have an impact. There's no way around it. There's going to be changes in jobs. People are going to have to find different work. People are going to have to alter the work that they currently do. A lot of experts, I make sure that I watch a lot of videos with a lot of experts, a lot of people high up in the field who are part of creating, who are at the beginning, who run these companies, who have a big stake in making sure this works. And I'm sure you've all seen it by now. Artificial intelligence is getting into everything on the internet. Your email, Google, talking about how it's integrating it in to your email box so that it can help you organize it. It can help you write your emails. It can look back over all the emails you've written and try to speak in your voice. Now, there's ways to opt out, and a lot of people are trying to opt out. They're probably not making it that clear. I haven't looked into it yet about opting out of it because I'm what you call an early adopter. I've been working with artificial intelligence for the past, almost 3 years. And early on, I realized, yes, this is the future. You can't fight it. You have to work with it. The majority of us are going to be what they call end users. We're not going to be creating it. We're not going to be getting paid for it. We're not going to be selling it. We're going to be using it like we use Gmail, like we use Google search. A lot of us out here now, myself included, kind of addicted to ChatGPT. I use it all the time in my work. I use it, and what I want to talk to people about, and the reason I'm jumping on this video, and one thing I'm going to continue to harp on when I jump on these live videos, because you can't say this just once. Everyone's not going to see this one video. Everyone's not going to pay attention to what I'm saying. But I'm going to keep saying it because it's not being said enough. It is a tool, and you can use it as an assistant. You can ask questions, you can get feedback, you can tell it to do things that will save you time to move on to the next chapter of whatever you're working on. That's what I use it as, an assistant. I use it to assist me in the work that I'm currently doing. And I wish I had had it 20 years ago, but I have it now, and I'm a big proponent of it. Now, will it be a detriment to us sometime in the future? Probably so. Probably so. Just like the internet. Currently, the internet is good and bad. We all know that. There are the good aspects that people use it for, and there are the bad aspects that people use it for. We all know about those. We all know about the good and bad of social media. We all know about the good and bad of text and the scams that try to come in through text and email. So artificial intelligence is just another level of that. So don't sit back and be afraid that this is going to ruin you. It's going to shut down your company. It's going to push you all out into, joblessness. You need to move forward, head on, and get ahead of it. Use it, learn it. Be one of the people who, in your company, is the go-to person to answer questions, to help others. Make it part of your daily life in your company. See how it can fit in and start using it. And then when the situation arises where someone says, well, how do you get this done so fast? Tell a coworker. tell a supervisor, tell upper management. Make yourself valuable. Make yourself a specialist in it. Right now, there's the ability to do it for free. It's not going to cost you anything. I'm starting to see what I knew I was going to see popping up. People selling their artificial intelligence lesson program. Learn my skill, learn my techniques. I will teach you how to be an expert. You don't need that crap. It's all being given away for free. And it's very simple. You type a prompt into the artificial intelligence program and it gives you an answer. The more detailed your prompt is, the better the answer you get. That's basically it. Try it out, use it, don't be afraid of it. Don't get ripped off going to some online school or buying someone's program on how to use artificial intelligence. You can learn this yourself. The companies who create it, the companies who push it, are giving that information away. That's how I learned it. I didn't pay anybody to teach me how to use it. The majority of people using it didn't pay anyone to teach them how to use it. And you don't need to pay anyone to teach you how to use it. Start simple. Ask questions that you know the answer to. Now, be aware that it will not always give you the correct answer. As a matter of fact, 2 nights ago, I was using it to make a summary of a short video I had edited. The video was complete. So I made a small micro version, web-ready copy of the video. ChatGPT, if it could summarize it and give me some suggestions on how I could recut this video. And I was trying it out. And it said, yes, I can do that. So I uploaded the video. It gave me a list of scenes, but these scenes weren't in the video. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Did I upload the wrong video? So I uploaded it again. I made my prompt more specific. Again, ChatGPT came back with a list, but it wasn't the video. And I started to realize, wait a minute, maybe it can't do it and it's not saying it. So I flat out asked it. And then it basically said, I don't have the wording verbatim, but I should have. Basically what it said was, let me tell you, to save us both time, that I can't view the video the way you view it. So I can't give you the outline based on the actual images. If it has text or words or sounds, I can use those as cues. But it didn't tell me that. It didn't tell me that right up front. It just said, yes, I can view the video. So be aware, it will lie to you. It will misrepresent stuff. So you have to verify everything you get off of it. And there are going to be questions that it will not answer because it's been programmed by humans not to answer certain questions or not to give certain advice, which is good and bad, but you have to realize there's a built-in bias. There's a built-in bias. And that's why I'm saying you need to learn it. It's a tool. It's like a hammer or a saw or an electric drill or a mixer in your kitchen or a blender. You get it to do what it can do. And it has built-in limitations, and you have to realize that. So this little video right here is to make you aware that this is something you can use. This is something that's valuable, and it's going to get more valuable. Now, here's a situation. I'm going to touch on this because I'll come back to this on another video. But over the past 3 months, I've been using artificial intelligence to create lots of acting characters for shorts that I've been creating and I'm putting on my channel. Check out my channel. You'll see them there. My link is below. My email will also be below. So if you want to shoot me an email, I answer all questions. I answer all comments that I get on my channel. But I've decided to back off of some of the paid services I've been using because they need to become more advanced. They need to be updated. There's a lot of things that it can't do. There's a lot of things that it's not good at. So to make the quality of videos that I want to put on my channel, it's still not ready yet. So I think as far as I'm concerned and as far as my work is being, presented to you guys, it's at a level right now where I need to take a break shortly for a while until it catches up to what I want to do. Now, as I've said in all my other videos about artificial intelligence and using it to create characters and actors and make scenes and make shorts, I find it very valuable. I find it very forward-looking. I find it very interesting, and it's going to be a creative tool once it's ready. Now, you have a lot of sites. You have a lot of people who have companies who are trying to sell you this service to create watchable content, but it's not ready. It's not ready. Maybe it can create music videos well because it doesn't have that much dialogue. It doesn't have that much character development. It doesn't need to react to other characters. It doesn't need to tell a real story. I'm a director. I've directed over 25 independent feature films, and it's just not ready. The last project, which I'm currently working on right now, I had created a 15-minute short. So I have all the content created, and it was very grueling and excruciating creating those prompts and trying to get what I wanted from multiple different programs. So I kind of branched out. I've been using a bunch of different artificial intelligence programs that generate actors and actresses, and you can use it. Now, when they're talking and they're interacting, it's believable. But the biggest drawback, the biggest roadblock, the biggest stumbling is when they aren't speaking, but they're supposed to be listening and reacting. That is the main part of acting. A lot of people who aren't actors or actresses who've never been experienced it, they see what artificial intelligence can do from what's being shown here on the internet, and they say, oh, wow, this is going to replace actors. This is going to be where movies are going. No, not yet. Eventually it will. Yes, eventually it probably will. I don't have a timetable. Even the executives who create it don't know when it will be at its top level of quality, when it's learning on its own and it's teaching itself. What do they call that? AGI, where it has the ability to think on its own. That's what it can't do right now. It only waits for what you ask it to do. It only reacts to what you prompt you give it. So general artificial intelligence is something that everyone's talking about and everyone's wondering when it's going to be. People are worrying. It's coming. It's coming. Of course, no, I don't have any idea. I don't have any timetable. But I know it's not ready. As an end user, which is who I am, and which is what I am speaking on that level to other end users like yourself out there, it's not ready to do professional quality entertainment related content with the tools that we have available to us now across the internet. So it's coming. A lot of companies are telling you they have it. Consistent characters is a problem where the character will change from scene to scene. A lot of companies tell you they have solved that problem, and some are getting close. I've tested mostly all of them out there, and there's a lot of hype, a lot of phony advertisements, a lot of companies trying to get, a lot have approached me, and honestly, I've went through some of them, and I've done some of their videos to try to talk about the good aspects of their services, and I've done that, what's good, and I talk about what's bad, what it can't do. So again, this is all beta. This is all in the testing stage, and we are doing the beta testing for them. And even myself, I'm paying for some of the higher level services. I've even paid some as high as $200 a month. And once I'm in the service and I'm paying, and you still have roadblocks. You still have things it won't let you do. You still have caps about how many videos you can generate. So it's not ready, and it's going to be a long time before it is ready. So I just want you to know that this is something I'm going to add to my spectrum of things I talk about. It's still related to acting, directing, and editing, but it's more open to everyone because I want to talk to people who aren't in this field and let them know how artificial intelligence is going to be affecting their job. It's already affecting it now. So don't hide from it. I've told this story before. When I first moved out here to Los Angeles, I worked for a company called Color Systems, and they had a big thing going in the company that you're going to have to learn D-Base. And this was in the end of the 80s, the very end of the 80s. You're going to have to learn D-Base. Employees that don't learn D-Base won't be able to stay at the company. They're going to have to be let go. And people were fearful. And people were fearful because they didn't know what D-Base was. And all D-Base is database. Entering in information that you learn so that other people in your company can share it. They tried to make it mysterious. They tried to make it scary. I don't know why people want to do that. I don't understand it. But the same thing with artificial intelligence. I know we have a lot of people out there, especially in the creative fields, protesting it, saying, let's get rid of it. It shouldn't be allowed to go forward. It's going to be Terminator. Maybe it will eventually. Who knows? But you're not going to stop the future. You have to participate in it. Your kids have to learn about it and participate in it. You can't try to block technology to help you right now when that will hurt your future, your family's future, your kids' future, their kids' future. Technology will march on. It's going to march on. Look back at the Industrial Revolution. I always bring that up as a topic. Look back at cars versus horse and buggy. Do you think those buggy whip manufacturers wanted cars to make it? Do you think the people who made the wagon wheels wanted cars to make it? Cars were going to pollute the area. They're going to decrease the use of horses. They're going to crash on the freeway and on the highway in the streets and run you down. Come on, come on. All right, so I will be back. I'm going to try my best to jump on the vertical live every day now. Like I said, I hung up temporarily my AI creativity. I put a lot of my projects on hold, and I'm going to keep them on hold until I see some advances that are enough for me to come back again. Because there's a lot of things that I want to do that I'm not allowed to do. And I don't like that. I don't like that, especially when I'm paying and they're telling me I can't do this. It's violating their terms of their agreement. You can't generate this. We can't generate this. It sounds kind of, I understand that. But these guidelines need to be tightened. They need to be defined. If they need more information from us to tie us to the content that we create, that should be something that needs to be worked out. There's a lot of areas that need to be worked out so that these tools can be used more effectively. So, like I said, I've really took a deep dive into it, and I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep creating content for you, but I'm also going to branch out. You may work in an office environment. You may work for the local government. You may work for a painter. You may work for a contractor. You may work for someone in a restaurant. Some of the executives who were the early adopters and the early creators and the early developers of artificial intelligence, one of their sayings, I'm going to steal and I'm saying to you right now. If you can sit in front of a computer and do your work, if you need headphones, if you need a microphone, but the majority of your work can be done at a desk from a computer, AI can take that job. Some of you are going to need to pivot. That's the bottom line truth. I'm here to tell you the truth. Some of you are going to need to pivot into other work. Some of you are going to need to pivot into other careers. Some of you are going to need to make yourself valuable in the company that you currently work at so you could be the go-to person or one of the go-to persons for artificial intelligence and how it can fit into your company's workspace. Everybody's not going to be able to do it. Some are going to be able to do that. And some of you are going to have to pivot, maybe to totally different careers, because there are careers that are going to be left that artificial intelligence is not going to reach out to right now. A lot that require manual, physical, getting out from behind a desk. Now, I know you've seen the robots, but those robots are right now, even some of the manufacturers of the robots say 10 years before it's able to walk the street and, put up a fence. I just had a fence put up at my house. Before it's able to walk into your home and go into the backyard and put up a fence. It's not ready. No way, no how, no matter how much hype you see on the internet, we still have a time to come for those jobs that need the human touch. So I'm here to make you aware of what's going on. I'm going to continue to listen to the experts and bring that information to you without their spin, without their hype, without their fear of saying the truth. Ultimately, yes, jobs will be lost. People will be put out of work. People will have to look for different jobs. They keep talking about a guaranteed universal income. That's probably coming. But it's no time soon. No. So don't fear it. It's a tool. Use it. You're not afraid of your refrigerator. You're not afraid of your washing machine. Use it. It is a tool. Learn how to use it to your advantage and get to it. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.